I don't know if you heard, but Apple is coming out with a new phone, and now they're saying that they're so courageous for putting a button back on the phone. See, they took off the button and they took out the headphone jack and made it almost unusable. Now they're saying that they are taking the bold move to a put a jack back in, and now there's going to have like a little dial you can use and a little button for your camera, of course, because it's a camera, it's not a phone. So now they're putting it back in because we know that Apple knows you want buttons. Buttons and ports are cool again. This is the buttons are cool again era. Yeah. Move on and do something new that betters all of us. We really have bravery over at the Apple company. We need the bravery. Yeah, and the bravery took the USB ports out of the MacBook Air. Yeah, bravery. It's bravery that did it. It took courage to release a MacBook with a keyboard so bad it clearly played second fiddle to making the design just a touch thinner. Cost the company $50 million in a class action lawsuit. That took bravery. It took courage to finally update the iPhone to USB C and then saddle it with a USB 2.0 transferred speeds from literally the year 2000. Yes, it took courage. It took courage. All of these folks tell me that they love Apple, but hey, I'm here to tell you, apples suck big butt. They love big butts and they just can't lie. They love sucking big butt. It takes courage to admit when you're wrong. Apple didn't say it was wrong, but they're pushing it. They're pushing back with the new iPhone 16 presentation yesterday. They spent years patting themselves on the back for their trend of removing basic hardware functionality in the name of pushing people to new products and more svelte designs. Apple's tacitly changed its strategies. Buttons and ports are good, actually. Era. There you go. They did it. They did it. Wow. The other button, first they have an action button so that you can hopefully program what kind of action you would like the button to be. So it's just like a blank button that can do whatever the hell you want. Sounds like fun, what will the button do? Maybe it can just vibrate. Can I just push the button? Could the action button just be vibrate? Just a button that vibrates the phone? That would be fun. I think that would be pretty cool. That would be a fun trick. Um, they also have a camera control button, which offers capacitive feedback meant to somewhat mimic the experience of using a real camera shutter. What? Who uses a real camera shutter anymore? Why would you do that? You click it to open the camera or take a photo, but you can also do a light press or double tap to swap between camera settings before snapping a pic. That sounds pretty great to me, considering how often I feel like I'm awkwardly holding the camera with one hand while trying to use the other to slide my finger on the touchscreen and zooming. I don't know. People have problems with the cameras for some reason. I don't have all those problems. I take pictures every day with my phone, and I don't have any issues like that. But there you go. Apple ditched the headphone jack, the Apple X, when it ditched the home button, watershed moments for iPhone. Now they're putting them back without everything being shunted onto some poor overworked power and volume buttons. Yeah, it's just, look, I don't know why people want these things and love the iPhone. I mean, it was pretty cool in the beginning, but like, is this something really what we need? While Apple is still lagging far behind the geniuses at Teenage Engineering who know how to employ buttons and knobs to astonishing effect. Teenage Engineering, by the way, has like one of the coolest synthesizers of all time. They're really cool. At least Apple's hardware isn't going further down the path of EVs like Tesla is replacing perfectly useful tactile functions where once on a knob to touch screens have to take your eyes off the road just to use. Good point. Let's enjoy Apple's new button era. I don't know. I watch a lot of Star Trek and I miss like the whole switch button, like switches, buttons, knobs. They work because we got I got fingers. I got fingers. I want to use my fingers to do shit. I don't know why Apple keeps on ignoring that I am a human being and not some alien that can just like touch a piece of glass. You can't do it without looking. I remember I used to be able to when the old Nokias were a thing and the alphanumeric keypad was there, I could sit there and just type a whole SMS like this without even looking at the damn screen. It was incredible. I could do it in the dark. Can't do that now, can you? Can't do that now. No, you can't. What a joke. God damn it. Apple and all of everyone with the iPhone, you guys keep buying these things. I don't There are other phones out there. There are other phones out. Try something new. Try something new. Try something interesting. Stay curious. Maybe, do something a little different with your lives. This The world does not start and stop with Apple. Trust me, I was there once. I was in that walled garden, that horrible little dungeon that they put you in, where you everywhere you turn, there's another something, iCarly. You can only watch iCarly on iTunes on your iPhone. I'm telling you, it's not. There's help. There's help. And you can go to any phone. There's lots of different ones now. You don't have to stick with the same monopoly. Thanks.